And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Suspense, drama.
Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. To throw on second down. Hopkins, complete. Smith has it. Now we've got a giant player here, slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, Hopkins. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Inside the 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Giants put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. Another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
A second down throw for Prescott. And check down complete to Hall. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, I mean,
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas.
Oh, God, boy. It beats me, too.
Trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Dang.
In motion, Slayton. To throw is Prescott. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Get it.
Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
That's wild, bro.
Coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
He gets it complete to Harris. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out.
What a power did they have, boy. The power that they have, bro.
Yeah, the Giants are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's crazy.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
I'm supposed to be the one offended, not you.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Giants. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first.
Is that what he said to you?
Extra point splits the uprights. It's now 13-0.
Let me see if I can stir the pot a little bit.
Kicking team out there for the Giants as they send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Nah, not at all. Let me see.
The Jets offense ready to go in New York. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Why he calling him broke?
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. Now Prescott going to change the play. Back to throw here. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Who that? Oh, boy. Boy, you said something.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Boy.
Now Prescott.
Give me that!
And it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the
Other lead.
here at their own 23.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
It almost pushed them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And returning right back to Boykin. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw. Hopkins. Smith catches left side. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down.
That's
They're
funny.
able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Boy, yes, indeed, it is. He a power back, man. Heck yeah.
Back to throw again. Throws the out route. It's Beasley with a catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Beasley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's
That'd be
dropped.
dope, though.
This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Okay, ready?
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that
You said what?
2 minutes time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando.
Oh boy, he ain't got nothing to do today. He in rare form today.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Hopkins got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now.
He relied too heavily on glitches and stuff, bro. No other league.
Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown.
21-0.
A great play there. On his way to a monster.
Dude just sit in dollar all game and do the little glitch blitz and stuff.
Just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Dang, boy, that joint moves so slow on me.
We cool to do it here in football, partner.
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they can continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill.
That's what somebody else said, the same thing. Like, these boys, man, YouTube has really changed the dynamic of gaming. All gaming. You know what I'm saying?
Play action now, Prescott.
Oh!
That ball caught by Slayton.
I can't animate on that.
Be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing. Prescott. He dumps this one off here to Hall.
Oh, yeah.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Mm-hmm.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Straight ahead is Hall.
The
has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Mm-hmm.
Prescott. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Azeez Ojulari make that now
in the league.
For him on the season.
And
we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
And then you can just go through the whole rosters and see who got, you know, you have to count them up. But nah, they don't keep a running number of them.
And this one is right through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2
What's your record in the other league?
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
About, what, 5-0?
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail.
He never hit you up.
Back underway in this 2nd half. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25.
Yeah, that's the morning we was on playing Kai, right?
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. They look
Yeah.
up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no three-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Prescott. Looking to get it to Ward, intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big
Good stuff, Tate.
Good
stuff, Tate.
Too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already. They still have almost a full half of football to play.
Oh, don't go, don't go, don't go. Don't go, Truth.
Come on. Hey. Warriors, 70.
Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback.
He gonna get out $1 when I come out in I form, or he gonna stay? Oh, he actually came out $1.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Check match.
He'll try again. And this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time.
Yeah, I looked at his numbers like, dude ain't slow.
Taken down for a nice loss.
Bronco switch.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 1 yard, and it brings up 4th. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's crazy, bro. Like, just going to a superstar and getting abilities, bro, like, make the player completely different. All the ratings.
They discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half.
All the ratings, bro.
Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Mean nothing if you ain't got the abilities. That junk is insane, bro. It's supposed to be a balance.
The Jets offense
ain't no balance to it.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this week?
That's it. Well, he over there.
No more turnovers, and see how that works.
Dak like, dang, man.
On 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense
I think
has been
so.
all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Oh.
Throw incomplete as well. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
How you beat, bruh?
Before he gets the first. Give them credit.
Come on, dog.
Dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. To the air again, Prescott. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Here's Prescott. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Going right side, he finds Slayton.
Why we can't get over there, man? Like you slow or something.
23 yards, the final tally. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Oh!
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have
Y'all just a step slow, a step late on this stuff, bruh.
Play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Hey, he missed it.
He's intercepted.
Hey!
Get the football back at the 17.
Oh, shucks. The ball went through his hand. That's funny.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season.
Wow, who was that?
Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Zone. Come out there and this right here. See if we like the look.
Goes backwards. Now they'll come up on
Get a
2nd and 12. Back to throw. Hopkins trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man complete. It's a big time for the G-man. 42 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
On 1st down, Hopkins eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And it's... The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Alert. Alert.
Now a give right side. Beasley. There's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after.
Touchdown, Giants! From 19 yards away. And the Giants stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
You hadn't heard enough from them yet.
Carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he can't get away from the Giants get there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Well, the pressure.
Got him!
And he goes down once more.
Got him!
There's a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Dollar.
19 tight. 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked.
Why he can swat the ball, but you can't go for the kids.
For years, you've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them. There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Hopkins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. From the gun on 3rd down, Hopkins. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense.
Oh, Corbett.
The two of us have watched from behind our
You going crazy, boy.
spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Go, get out there. Under. We're going to 54 wide. Kill.
Looking to throw. Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go, 47.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner.
You got to be closer than that over there, bro.
They're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Switch is 8. Here we go, 46.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Pick the ball off.
Be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Got it. 79 Broncos. Panther 11.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Go, get out there, get out there. Go to 54, go to 54. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll find Hall. And they get him down.
Did you get caught up on somebody?
The 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You want to replace
Why are you?
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Hey, 47. Go to 54.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Nigga, this pressure is going crazy. Wow.
It's been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Everybody kill. Go 47.
Prescott yet again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over.
I wish you would have really came down and picked that junk off, bro.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Switch, it's A. They will go in 53. Here we go 47. Here we go 46.
Now Prescott. That is caught. And he'll be out of
You gotta get out there, bro.
shy of the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Get out there. Hey, kill.
Prescott to throw it. He finds his target. It's Evans.
shot now for Prescott.
Oh, that boy Dak Prescott got beat up.
This game, it was relatively never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys?
Girl, what you doing?
They're just putting up point.
Why are you running away from your sisters? Man, they need to X Factor my boy, man. Break tackle, release, jump in, short route. Spectacular catch, +4 stiff arm. Goodness gracious. Oh, 52. This dude is so freaking cold, bro. Oh my god, this dude is cold. And he got the traits. This dude. She chilling. Oh, the Yaster. The Yaster. Two losses and the 5 seed. Boy, this is insane. So, division, and division. So that means 3, 1, 2, 3. Packers, Cowboys, and wait, 1, 2, 3. Packers and Cowboys out right now.